Hello everyone and welcome to week 2 of my 30-day challenge. Now this video is going to be a little bit different. I am doing a what I eat in a day, so showing you everything I eat. I am eating over 110 grams of protein per day, so I'll show you where I'm sourcing my protein from as a plant-based eater. I do work a full-time job, so I will be at work showing you my lunch and little snacks and things like that. I've just gotten back from the gym. I did a 30-minute workout, so I did about 16 minutes on the Stairmaster and then I did a 15-minute cycle. I walked to and from the gym to get some more steps in, so I'm currently sitting at, as you know, my 30-day challenge, I need to hit 12k steps a day. So I'm at 3,525 right now, and I have to walk quite a little bit to work and back, just try and get them steps done. So I still have quite a bit in my first bottle to go. I do want to show you, I got something delivered yesterday. I got these sour cola bottles with coconut water, 5-star health rating lollies, and I'm obsessed. If you know me, ever since I was a little girl, sour Coke bottles were my favorite thing ever, and these are just a healthier option, really. I think it's about 84 calories for one pack. So it's no added sugar, superfood packed vegan, no sugar alcohols, prebiotic fiber, and natural colors and flavors. They have like 3 other different flavors of lollies and they are all vegan, so that means no gelatin in them. Yeah, I'm obsessed with them. And it was their first birthday and they were doing like a 20% off if you bought 2 boxes, and I was like, you got me there. But pretty much if you're new to my channel, my name's Tayla. You can call me Tay for short. I completed 75 hard not too long ago, about 2 months ago or something like that. And I really loved it. I felt so good mentally. I shredded weight. I started tracking food halfway through it because I wasn't seeing as quick of results as I wanted to, and now tracking has like changed my life. I used to think it was a bit toxic in the past. I find that it's helped me maintain my weight so much, and I'm still like going out on social events and eating what I would like, or if there's a sweet treat or whatever like that. So yeah, I just think it's really good to know what you're putting inside your body, and I'm really enjoying it. I feel like I've maintained my physique really well. If anything, maybe I've lost a little bit more since 75 hard. I am wanting to tone up even more, hence why I'm doing this 30-day challenge, and I'm doing it with Alicia. Hitting 12k steps a day, 2.5 liters of water, tracking our food, hitting over 110 grams of protein, and then we're allowed 1 sweet treat and 1 meal out per week. So to make it a little bit more not so strict and still enjoy ourselves, but still, like, you know, hitting our goals. I'm gonna hop in the shower because I've been sweaty from the gym. I also need to prep a couple of things for my food for today at work, and we'll get the show on the road. So if you're new here and you enjoy my content, please subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Out of the shower, I have literally 7 minutes to make my matcha. So I'm gonna show you, this is like the first thing I have in a day. It's become a little bit of a habit, but I am obsessed with matcha, and I just feel like it's a nice start to my train ride, and just sipping on my matcha, maybe editing on the train or something. But I'm gonna show you how I have it. I never used to be a fan of matcha, but ever since like the strawberry matcha became a trend, I tried it and I was like, yeah, it was more like the strawberry I liked, but now I just love the matcha by itself. And I actually have it with coconut water and soy milk. So I first get my cup. I love my Starbucks reusable cup. I've got it like half filled with ice. And then I just get some natural coconut water. So this just has 100% coconut water in it. And I do 175 mils. Perfect. And then soy milk is my favorite plant-based milk. And this one's 25% less carbs. I just find it's a little bit lower in fat as well. So that's why I like it. And then I do 125 mils of soy milk to make it a total of 300. Okay, time for the matcha. I do use an organic ceremonial grade matcha that I do get from Woolworths. It's the Ito N brand, and they're like sachets, so I find that a little bit easier. And today I'm not making my matcha properly. I'm doing it in the speedster version. So that means we've just got a whisk. We've got a cup of warm water. Pour the matcha in. I just find this is easier when I'm in a hurry, which is sometimes all the time. And it's just less washing as well, so just whiz that up for a little bit. And there we go. Isn't she gorge? I normally just swirl a little bit of filtered cold water in to get all of that matcha. We got a little bit of a bubble. every freaking time. That first sip is just like, are you kidding? Hello guys, it is time for lunch and I've just heated up my beautiful bolognese sauce that I made in last week's vlog, but I will put up the recipe here because I didn't even really put the recipe up. I was just like a little montage because I was just trialing as I went. It serves about 8. Just the sauce alone has about 20 grams of protein per serve. And then I've also added some Veta protein pasta, which this is what it looks like. You can get it from Woolworths or Coles. The total protein in this dish is crazy. The protein pasta is 375 grams and I do that for about 5 serves because the sauce is quite filling as well. 1/5 of pasta and 1 serving of the sauce gives us a total of 38.4 grams of protein, 50.6 grams of carbs and 7.6 grams of fat. And the calories are 450 calories, and I've just topped it up with some pepper and chili flakes and I'm ready to go. It just tastes like so hearty, so good. Just look, that plant-based meatiness. But as you would have seen, I had my oats for breakfast. I had that so much on 75 hard. Out of the 75 days, I reckon I had it over 60 times. Then I had my protein bar, which I don't have that too often, but it just like satiate that little energy bar I need. I snack so much in my job because it is an office job and you're just like working and you're like, what can I put in my mouth? Also snacked on some of my gummies before I just had like an hour-long meeting. So it's lunchtime now and it is 1:30, and I also just packed a random snack after, which I will show you and have with you. But yeah, just I need to pack so much because I'd rather have more good food with me than have to walk down and get something that's not as good for me. But I'm gonna enjoy this and I will see you guys when I eat something next. Okay, it is snack time and I have the most random snack today. So I cut half of the carb balance mission wrap and toasted it in the jackal. So it is crunchy. Packed a little container. Have a couple of things. Got some avocado, tomato and kimchi, and I'm gonna smash some avo on top. Yeah, I'm actually so excited for this. Might put the kimchi down. Homemade Asian kimchi that I got from the same vegan grocer that I got the jellies at. Just nice, spicy, fresh kimchi. So good. And then I've just got tomato slices I'm gonna place on top. We're ready. It's still nice and crunchy. I let it cool down a little bit. Oh my god. This is a hack. Sometimes it's the most random things and ideas that make the most sense. I'm also in my 3rd bottle, halfway through. I'm doing good. I am home. It is nearly about to hit 7 o'clock. Just want to make some beautiful, healthy, Asian inspired soup with lots of mushrooms and veggies. And I just want to sit down and actually try and relax for once and not edit anything. I've just got some bok choy and broccolini mushrooms and shimji mushrooms that I'm going to cut up and wash. These tofu noodles that I got from an Asian grocery shop yesterday. Decided to try these out. Pretty much what I'm going to make is like a tom yum noodle soup. We're going to try our best. I also have some classic tofu that I'm going to use. So I'll use like 2 blocks of those. I'm going to add some garlic and ginger to it. At the end, we're going to top it with some lemon juice and hot chili sauce. It's going to be absolutely delicious. So let's make it. I'm going to make it very similar to the way I make my pho noodle soup, which I actually have a short on my channel. Not much boiling water at all. We're just going to pop that on the stove and let that start boiling. We're going to start with the mushrooms. I'm going to add in 50 grams of shimji mushrooms. First had these in Japan in Japanese curry and life absolutely changed. Next we're going to add the enoki mushrooms and I'm going to add about 60 grams of these. So I'm just going to wash them now. Some water to clean them. Then we're just gonna pop these mushrooms into the pot of hot water. Need to add a little bit more water to that. Next to the pot, I'm gonna add like half a teaspoon of garlic and a quarter teaspoon of ginger into the pot. And now I'm gonna add in the tom yum paste. The serving size is 30 grams, so I'm gonna see how much that is. Yum. Okay, 30 grams of tom yum paste done. Now let's add the tofu in. I love classic tofu in soups. Oh, it just hits so well. I'm just gonna slice these, kind of little rectangles. Just gonna pop that in the pot. And now I have 40 grams of broccolini and 50 grams of bok choy, and I'm just gonna cut them down. We're gonna add in the greens now, because this is pretty much cooked. Cooks so quickly, and that's what I love about making a little soup. We're just gonna prep the noodles and then pour it over the top of the noodles. Look exactly like vermicelli noodles. Very interesting. Look, it is quite expensive for one serve, $4.50. Pop the noodles in the bowl. Yeah, so they are $4.50 each, which I find quite pricey. But if you are not wanting cognac noodles and you're wanting another option that has a little bit more protein in it, they're 3 grams of protein per serve, which I think is pretty good, then definitely go for them. Now the greens are all cooked. Pour this in, and hopefully without getting my pajamas soaked. Yum. It does not look the most aesthetic, I will say that. But you know what? We're going for taste here, like we always do. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know. We're gonna add a little bit of hot chili sauce too. Okay, this is literally so low calorie that I have room for a good dessert, so which is nice. But this total meal comes to, wow, this is extremely low calories. I haven't added the lemon juice and garlic and ginger, which is hardly anything, but it's 237 calories, 20.5 grams of protein, 17.1 grams of carbs, and 9.9 grams of fat. Maybe add another 10 calories for the hot chili, ginger, garlic, and lemon juice. But that's insane. I've also only got 1 cup of water left to go. Let's give this a taste test. I'm very keen, nervous. Like, look how big this meal is. Noodles are good. I love classic tofu. Look at those noodles. Like, can we just for a second? They're crazy. Well, there you go. We just made that meal together without me even knowing that that will be the calories. All right, cheers to creating a yummy dinner. I'm gonna go watch a movie or just chill out, and I'll see you for dessert. I'm like halfway through a movie. It's How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, and I've never watched it before, which is crazy because it's an older movie. Dinner was good. The only thing I would change is maybe adding like a flavored stock to it to give it just that little bit more flavor. We are going to make dessert though, and we're going to prep it because we need to put it in the fridge for a little bit. This is my go-to dessert that literally just, it's got the crunch, it's got the flavor, super simple, and you could do whatever measurements you like. I normally alter the measurements on what I have left in my calories. So we're gonna add some choc chips to the bowl. Let's go 15 grams. Then No Shoe baking choc chips, and they have dark choc ones, and they're both dairy-free. We're gonna pop that in the microwave for a little bit, and then we're gonna add in some peanut butter. So these are the 3 ingredients: choc chips, peanut butter, and the main event, the protein crisps. So high in protein, got that crunch. They're so good just to top on yogurt bowls as well. I'm obsessed with them. I make these rice crackle treats. I'm gonna mix that. Because I have a lot of calories left over, I'm actually gonna add in 25 grams of protein crisps. Just mix that all up. You can eat it like this, which is really yum, and if I'm like really wanting it then and there, then do it, go for it. But I like to actually put it on some baking paper and then pop it in the fridge for a little bit. Kind of shape it. You know what the best bit is? We can eat and lick the chocolate from the bowl. She's in the fridge, and I'll be back soon. I'm very impatient. I really want to have this sweet treat. It's been about, I think, 7 minutes. I've just cleaned pretty much most of the kitchen up. I finished my water. It's feeling accomplished. And this is what she's looking like. It is all stuck together, so that's a good sign. It might be a bit melty in the middle. Are you ready for this crunch? Here we go. It is still a bit melty in the middle, but guys, you have to try it. I'm gonna tell you how much protein's in it. Obviously this is with the 25 grams of the crisp and all of that. The protein is 19.3 grams of protein, 10.7 grams of fat, and 9.4 grams of carbs. Guys, you need to make this high protein. Sweet treat. I'm gonna go watch the rest of my movie. I don't think I'm gonna eat anything else for the day. In total, I've hit 122 grams of protein. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You try some of the recipes out and love them. And I will see you guys in next week's weekly vlog, which will be week 3. Bye guys.